Hello everybody. Okay, this video is just going to be something very simple. You know how we get to the end of the month or the beginning of the month and we need to clean out our refrigerator and our pantries? Well, what I do, first of all, I always make a good meal. I take whatever leftover vegetables that I have, I do my inventory, and then I make a good old meal. Now today what I did, I had some cabbage and I had some other vegetables, and I just kind of put them together. And what I did was I just give you a sneak peek. This pan is hot. I'm gonna see if I can pick it up. Hold on. I just made this. Basically, I just took an inventory of my refrigerator of all my vegetables and stuff. That's the first thing I always go through. If you got any vegetables need to be cooked out. I just kind of took my vegetables and I made cabbage. And in my cabbage, I put all kind of vegetables with it. Green beans, onion, you name it. That's off in my cabbage. So I just made me a big old pot of cabbage because I love it. Love cabbage. Sneak peek of a big old piece of delicious cabbage. I'll give y'all one bite of cabbage. We ain't gonna eat it yet. I'm just gonna show y'all because actually this cabbage is going with another meal that I think you're gonna enjoy. Sneak peek of this good old cabbage. Here, get you a bite. Get that good old, look at that fresh cabbage, y'all. Look at that hanging off there. Good old steamed, juicy, delicious cabbage. So, I made a big old pot. I am gonna eat this bite. That's good. Big old pot of cabbage. And more veggies in there. Like I said, I put green beans in there. Oh yeah, let me show you. The green beans that I use the Italian seasoned cut. These kind. The big giant flat one. So when you put it with that cabbage bite, that red onion, and your other vegetables, and show you what you get. I love cabbage. I could eat cabbage every day. Look at that. Get a big old bite of juicy, delicious cabbage. A green bean. Let me tell you, when you cook it with that cabbage, and what I do is I throw the green bean in at the last possible minute. Like literally when that cabbage is done, and I'm cooking in a cast iron Dutch oven. When I know that cabbage is done, I turn my heat off, and then I throw that green bean on top, and then I toss it, and that's it. Because you just want to steam that through, and it steams with that flavor of that cabbage. When you're eating it, all you taste is cabbage. It tastes delicious. You can even put carrots in there. You'd be surprised. It picks up the flavor of the cabbage. So anyways, I'm cleaning out my refrigerator. Got me a big old pot of cabbage with vegetables I've cooked. Now, I'm down to onions. I keep a lot of onions. My go-to onions are red onions, my white sweet onions, and I love a good old firm Roma tomato. Now, if I'm making me a hamburger, sometimes I'll use a beef tomato because they're big and you can make one big giant slice like a restaurant. But if you want some tomatoes that will last a while, buy you some Roma tomatoes. Leave them in your little plastic bag, and I just make a little baggie like that. Every time I take one out, I twist it back up. I make sure there's no air. These have been in my refrigerator for a month, so that's why I'm doing my inventory on them. And they are still firm. See there? See how I can thump that? But let me show you something else. They're firm. They've been in here a month. But this is what I saw on some of them. You see that? It's still firm. A fresh tomato, but look, that's what you're looking for. So what I do, I'm going through my inventory of my vegetables. I've said that 5 times, sorry. These are what I'm looking for to take out and use. So, and that just means that it's time to use them. You just cut that part off. The rest of your tomato is fine. So, I'm going through. See how that, look at that. Same bunch of tomatoes, but some of them, they just go quicker even though they look great. You got to use that. You can cook these, make like a fried tomato sauce, Or you can do like what I'm going to do with mine. Now, out of my bunch of 5, I only found 2. So these 2, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. My other 3 are fine. They are still beautiful and just as fresh as I bought them a month ago. Put them back in my little baggie. The key is no air in your bag. Same bag that you bought them home in from the grocery store. So I make a little airtight bag. Got all that air out. Twist it up. These are ready to go back into my my vegetable tray in my refrigerator. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and slice off the bad part of the tomato. And let me show you, once I took those ends off, see? Perfectly fresh. You don't see any green or black or anything that shouldn't be. If you are reluctant to eat them, by all means, cook it down into a tomato sauce, you know, or a fried sauce or something like that. But once you cut that little part that was on the end off, you can see it's a perfectly fresh tomato. That's why I love Roma tomatoes, because they last so long and they're so versatile. So what I do, at the end of the month, no, I'm actually at the first of the month in this video. So what I do, I take all of my vegetables after I've cooked out what I want to cook, like I made my cabbage and added whatever I wanted to add to it, extra onion and all that. Whatever's left over to help me finish these wonderful vegetables out so that they don't go to waste, because I don't believe in wasting anything. I take all of my vegetables, that's my red onion, and I make them into just rings of vegetable like that. And I put them into my trusty bowl. So I've got my red onion. And when I put them into my bowl, I put my onion on the bottom because onion has water and so does tomato. But that's no big deal. But I like to put my onion down on the bottom. So I do my white onion. And there's no order to this. Basically, whatever order you want to put your vegetables in, you can put them in a separate bowl. I do that too. Sometimes I just have a bowl of red onion, a bowl of white onion, a bowl of lettuce, bowl of Roma tomatoes, and whatever else that I have. So there's my beautiful white onion. You don't have to slice it, you can chop it. For me, I just slice everything up because I know once I've gotten it broken down into a smaller stage, I can do whatever I want with it, and that's the key to my leftovers. So here's my white onion. I'm starting to snipple from it. There's my white onion. All I did was just slice it up. I like to leave it sliced, and the reason why is because I'm gonna say it like this. Just say when I get through cutting up, I've already made my pot of cabbage and green beans and chopped up some onions that I need to use and all that. Now I've got all this other fresh onion left over. I put it in slices because now I know, and I'm making sure there's nothing that has gone bad in the middle of them. Everything is clear, looks delicious on all of them, so I know it's perfectly fine to eat, even raw. And what I like to do is if I want to make a burger, which I'm going to have a burger. Actually, it's Friday night. Actually, it's Friday day. It's not night yet. It's Friday day. I want to have a delicious burger tonight. And so I can take my onion of my choice. And if I want white onion, red onion, if I want tomatoes, whatever I want, then my onion is already prepared. So basically you could take that onion and tomato that you have cut up, and you're good to go for your burgers for your dinner tonight. Also, your onions and tomatoes, you may say, hey, I want to have tacos tonight, or I want to eat me a healthy salad. The same thing. You've already got the onion and tomato prepared, and that's why I just leave it in big old slices, because however I'm going to use the vegetable, then I just leave it in those big old slices because I can cube it up. I may even want to make some potato salad. And guess what? All I got to do is pull out my onion and everything else that I need to use. It's already ready. I can just chop it easily. Can't go wrong with that. So you can use it for burgers. You can use it for potato salad. If you want to have a nice, healthy salad with vegetables in it, you can use it for that. The options are limitless if you want to put it in some kind of dish that you're making. And another thing that I do too, I know that olives are not good for high blood pressure, but I love olives. Like, for instance, Lord willing tonight, these are my tomatoes. Lord willing tonight, I want to have me a good old olive burger. There's a place in Dallas, Texas called Burger Street. It has the best burgers that you ever want to put in your mouth. And they have this burger called an olive burger. And yes, olives are salty and all that, but if I tell you, first time I tried that olive burger, I lost my mind. I got it home and I was like, this is interesting. By the way, here's all my vegetables cut up. These are all my leftover vegetables from my vegetable tray. I've just got my red onion, my white onion, and my tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. Now all I'm going to do, put my top on them. I'm good to go for the whole week. These will last a week, sometimes longer. I've got some lettuce too. I just didn't prepare it on camera. Here's my dollar store bowl that I got. 99-cent store bowl. Simple. It traps out that air. It's a tight fit. And look, I'm ready for my hamburger tonight. My olive burger that I'm going to make. I use some of the stuff in my cabbage already that I prepared off camera. Whatever I want to make, Frito pie, just whatever I want to use some fresh vegetables in, a spaghetti sauce. These will last you another whole week or so because you've cut into them, you've made sure that they're still fresh, and voila, you've got them in an airtight container. What I want to have tonight is that good old olive burger, my recreation of it. From Burger Street in Dallas, Texas. It's a big old burger with some sliced olives, brined, I guess, and whatever. I just know it tastes good. So what I'm going to go ahead and do also, but I'm not going to do it on camera, I bought these olives at Aldi, my local Aldi grocery store. There's garlic, red pepper. Look at all that deliciousness. So what I'm going to do off camera now is go ahead and cut up me some olives too. It has capers, which are just small olives too. There's green olives, black olives, capers, garlic, and roasted red peppers in this. I got this. It's called a special select olive medley. Y'all, I got it on sale for $1.99. Look how big the jar is. I've already went through one jar. I didn't need them because I have high blood pressure, like I stated earlier, but I have big hands. Look how big this jar is, y'all. It's huge, and when I finish the jar, I'm going to use it as a canister for something else because I thought the jar was absolutely beautiful. So there's my little capers down there. All kinds of olives. I'm going to go ahead and slice up my olives, and I'm going to make me an olive burger on a separate video. So look forward to the olive burger. You're going to fall in love with it. I'm telling you, the olive tastes like meat once you put it with that burger. Okay, everybody, now you know what to do with your leftover vegetables when it's time to go in there and do your inventory. Remember to always start out with your fresh vegetables first. Fresh pot of cabbage over here. All kind of other, just opening that pot smells so good. And then take the rest of your vegetables, cut them up. You can go ahead and make potato salad later, tacos, spaghetti sauce, whatever. But you've got them. You know they're still good. Airtight container. 99-cent store. Hey, guys. I got to promote the 99-cent store because I'm always in there. Very good product. Airtight. Vegetables good for another week. And look forward to the video for the olive burger. All right, you guys. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And guess what? I ain't showing my face because I'm still in quarantine slumming. And what that means is I still got my do-rag on, my night clothes on. So, hey, I ain't going to be on camera even though I'm okay with that. But, hey, I'm slumming. I want to stay looking slumming. How about a sneak peek of me slumming? Hey, guys. See, I'm slumming for real. Look. I got on this do-rag, my glasses, my Eyelashes coming. Ooh, that was show coming out. Lifted up way up. Look, night clothes on. All of that. See my slung look? That looks terrible. I ain't even matching. But I don't care because guess what? I'm slumming and I'm blessed and I'm thankful and grateful. All right, you guys. Remember, God is in control. And if it looks like I'm looking up weird in this camera, that's because I am. I got this camera turned a whole different way because the camera shot takes a longer, better picture, especially if I'm in this kitchen. But everybody, again, let's pay our tribute to George Floyd and the others that have lost their lives. And y'all, let's never, God ain't gonna let us forget. On the last note they showed last night that lightning struck the Washington Monument and it tore this flag in half. And 2 military men stationed in Washington, D.C. were hurt. We don't want to say nothing negative over that. What I mean is we don't want nobody to be hurt. But it showed the lightning struck it. Watch your news or Google it. And that lightning came down and sat there on that and ripped that flag and that monument. Go in there and watch it on Google. But God is doing some things. And also, ooh, that onion got me. I love the smell of onion though. But y'all, be good. Be good in Christ. Repent. And anything that you can do to ask the Lord. Any kind of negative things that you're trying your best to live for God. And that you just can't make it work and make it stick. Don't worry about that. God got that. Because God always knows a righteous man's heart. And you are righteous in the Lord. All right, you guys. I appreciate you for watching this video today. Hope you got some tips. And get ready for this burger that's going to come. It's going to be an olive burger. My recreation of a Burger Street restaurant olive burger in Dallas, Texas. Be blessed, everybody. Tell God that you love him, your family. Be blessed.